always represent. Every scene in Indiana comes through, and this is what we get. We get some big 100+ man events with great talent showing up from all around the Midwest.
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely one of the talented. I mean, it's always cool to see because there's so many good players. So there's definitely talent everywhere. So, but fair, I believe, playing. We get to see the cool thing about production. Also, they set us up with a laptop so we can see where everyone's path has been so far. We've been seeing Banjo, we've been seeing Ryu from Fair. Excelsior going to be running the Steve. That's going to be nice. I feel like this is very intriguing because I feel like Banjo is so good yet so bad at the same time.
I play a lot of Banjo myself. I wouldn't call it a co-main because who do I even really play in this game? But yeah, Banjo is one of those characters where they feel so bad, but then you hit a bomb Wonder Wing and you're like, I'm the best player in the world. Never mind, maybe this character's great.
And then you get better character by someone. You're like, oh, this character sucks.
Yeah, you get a matchup like Steve here, and then something unfortunate with an Anvil happens. You're like, all right, I got to deal with that. But so far, Excelsior starting off pretty solidly. Relatively even game so far. Fair, I believe, is a PR from Kentucky as well, so very solid Banjo player, one of the best in the Midwest. We'll see what conversions they can get here. See what Steve experience they have as well.
Yeah, I feel like Steve experience is plentiful, obviously with the popularity of this character, obviously very, very strong character. No stranger to top 8s, top 4s, and even winning tournaments.
Absolutely, yeah. I like a lot of what Fair's doing with the trying to get the jump calls with the Wonder Wings. Doesn't seem very scared of losing it so far, and does get the second up tilt after the late match from Excelsior. Big lead already for Fair so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Letting that up tilt rip a couple times. Missed the first time, was like, run it back.
It comes out so fast, it has so little cooldown. If the first one's not going to hit, might as well try the second one out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually really like something to note. I feel like Fair's doing a really good job of just racking up damage. I love the Wonder Wing through the Anvil, right? Just in case, I feel like it's just a good catch on the landing, right? Whatever Steve wants to do there. But unfortunately, not really able to get a whole ton. I mean, those diamond aerials are going to start hitting like a truck, and, that's going to be potentially a stock if you're not careful, but already reversal situation right here at the ledge. Fair doing a really good job of just seeing a situation and able to just match it right back. But you're going to get caught on that block.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate, the block catching the end of that Wonder Wing. I will say that first stock, Fair had a 0-for conversion on the Wonder Wings, which as Banjo you don't really want to see, but you still have such a good lead here that once those Wonder Wings start to hit, it can become even more dominant. I really love, oh my gosh, off the wall?
Off the backboard.
Easy? Okay.
Off the backboard right there, trying to find something, I actually really love some of these conversions with Fair. So, and obviously, Wonder Wing is the name of the game.
Double win! That's the game!
Oh my God.
Huge convert finally gets a jump call with the Wonder Wing, evens the game, but wow, we've just seen some crazy plays to start already.
That was a momentum shift and a half for sure.
But regardless, back with their own.
He's like, what?
I can't have that. Let me show you my grenade play. I love the grenade play at Fair's had so far.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm sorry, you want to know for their clip? Watch this.
Yeah, check my clip. My clip is better.
Another Wonder Wing. Call out, yeah. That's going to make the game. Yeah, Fair's like, okay, I got my stock robbed a little bit. I'm going to have to lock in here. Yeah. Make sure you know that I came to play for real.
Yeah, lock in indeed, taking that first game. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy how, I feel like we, Fair, I feel like we transitioned into a Banjo play style where it was just like, I'm going to short hop Wonder Wing, and you can't do anything about it.
You have to shield it, and then maybe you can punish me if you're close, but Steve's not fast enough, actually, so if you do it close enough, it's hard to punish.
Yeah, that's a scary thing for sure. So I feel like, kind of going back to what we mentioned, I mean, you have a lot of experience against Steve just in general. If you're a top player in Ultimate, it's just given, right? So
it has to be there, yeah. So Fair definitely had that experience there, but Excelsior still did a great job in that first game. Definitely stole a stock there a little bit, but that's the name of the game if you want to get an upset over one of these top-seeded players.
100%. So far, I mean, the way this start that is to get as many materials as you can early on. That way you're just able to, you know, just burn through stuff and like have access to all the different pickaxes and aerials as well. So I mean, that's kind of what you have to do here. But I love that Fair is like very adamantly not trying to let Excelsior mine for free.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping up all this pressure in the corner. I think it's crazy how much damage that, or how many hits that Fair had gotten to, and Excelsior is at 80. Like, not even really kill percent yet.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't see any bread and butters. It was just a bunch of straight hits and a bunch of interruption hits. And yeah, was able to get a ton of value. And wow, the down smash right there in order to catch out the read.
It's like, all right, you got your one. I'm really coming for you now. And blows himself up with the grenade, but so far, actually still a relatively close game here. Excelsior's playing well around the grenade now, still getting hit by a lot of them, but none of them are converting into stocks yet.
And again, that situation we talked about earlier, you mentioned that, like, it's really hard to punish the Wonder Wing if you're not in the right position if you're Excelsior. And we saw that, the dash grab being even that being too slow in order to punish. But the Anvil gonna do it, not gonna get the stock just yet.
Necessarily not enough. Crafting the diamond there, I'm curious to see how the rest of the stock plays out, because if you lose the stock, the diamond's gone already, and that's a huge resource loss already. But the back air is going to take it. A little bit of unfortunate DI from Fair. I'm not sure if the greatest DI would have saved him anyway, but up tilt to see how much we convert off this. Only 30 drop combo, but still great damage to start.
Oh, but the minecart just going through the Wonder Wing. That is an interaction that I didn't want to call it out earlier. I was like, I was not 100% sure. I didn't want to spread misinformation and be like, yeah, minecart beats Wonder Wing.
Of course.
Actually, it does. That's crazy.
That is wild. And that's a resource that you don't just lose on your stock. You can get more of those every time.
Yeah.
A character difference, if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely character diff. That's just kind of the name of the game right here. But Fair definitely trying to player diff Excelsior right here. Finally getting that first stock off of Excelsior. Definitely got a ton of mileage off of that diamond materials that we talked about earlier. You mentioned, like, it's really important to get that first stock because we saw the early. Some people are very reserved with their diamonds, right?
Yeah, so Excelsior does get the stock with that diamond. I love how quick Fair's like item tosses are. The up smash out shield doing good damage, but yeah, like the immediate catching the bomb into immediate throws too. There's that interaction again, and then this puts Fair in such an unfortunate situation too, because you can act right after that minecart breaks, and that gets all the follow-ups off of it. So far, relatively even, does not get that Wonder Wing here. So let's see if Excelsior can capitalize on this ledge position.
Yeah, and I love Excelsior. Excelsior knows, like, okay, I have to... Oh, this is so scary. Just slowly pushing that TNT towards you, and you do not have a ton of real estate to work with either. So that's definitely really a good awareness from Fair, and Excelsior able to just hang on a little bit as well. So
yeah, you see how much Fair's having to respect all these options, just staying outside that anvil range at all times. Definitely does not want to lose a stock early to that off some unfortunate DI, but the minecarts are just coming out at the perfect time. Fair's just a little bit late on all these punishes, and as a result, like, we're getting out with just a lost minecart instead of a lost stock.
Yeah, and that's like really huge, right? Because I feel like we generally, you know, if anything, minecart is like just so scary to deal with that not only as Fair you're living, but as Excelsior, like, you're also just not being punished, right? It's kind of working out for everyone. We're just getting a lot of these trades, a lot of these clanks right here. But we're approaching kill percents right here. If you're not careful, a little bit of a punish and a half.
They ducked under the F smash with the up smash, but then the minecart followed up anyway. Excelsior got a very important stock lead right here. We'll see what he can do to keep this match going. And so far, yeah, building the walls, got another diamond on deck. Will need to mine another one if they want it for the last stock, but so far doing enough damage here that it might not matter.
Yeah, I feel like right now, I mean, Excelsior definitely has a ton of momentum right here. But as soon as I say that Fair, finding a good job with the Fair right there, right? So double Fair. Can we find it up? Oh, good up smash.
Right, calling out at the mash wasn't on top of it 100%. And one important thing to keep in mind is the time right here. Both these players have been playing a lot more patient. There is 2 minutes, but maybe in a later game we can see the time become more of a factor and maybe see some timeout games in the future.
Yeah, because I feel like they're both toying around with the idea of that. And I feel like at that point, like, you might as well go for it, especially if you're in a situation where you're playing, it's a do or die situation. So definitely in a situation though, right here, if you're Fair, you got to be able to make it back from the corner. That's going to be a punish and a half. A little bit aggressive with the Wonder Wing right there. And Excelsior are going to put themselves on the board here.
Yeah, Excelsior was finally in position to punish that Wonder Wing there. Was a little too far in stage for Fair to get away with it reliably. And yeah, perfect range for that F smash too. Excelsior's happily going to take that game in. We got a set on our hands now, 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, for sure. It looked like you know, Fair was going to bring that back, and then yeah, Excelsior just able to shut down that momentum real quick. So I mean, yeah, definitely a lot more contested than I was probably expecting right now for sure. So.
We're going to see some Caster dubs today. We love it. Caster's on the come up again.
Yeah, is Excelsior not going to commentate top 8 because they will indeed, in fact, be in top 8?
And
find out after this.
Yeah, watch a little bit more. Hey, man,
Production is like, team. Please, God, no.
We're going to lose our minds if that happens. Hey, I'm planning on making top 32. I'm supposed to commentate that.
Production is like, I got to find another caster now.
We got to find another one. Prod, get back here, please.
Yes.
We need you. Yeah, so far still relatively even start to the game. I believe Excelsior already has some upgraded tools, so that's an important start. Yeah, already has the gold coming. So, but ooh, great conversion off there, solid 40, and misses the block placement there. But so far, Fair's got him in the corner, misses another Wonder Wing call out, and so far just gets another grab, an F smash. Yeah, I think Fair's catching on to Excelsior's mash is not at 100% of what you need to get out of all these combos, and yeah, the F smash stealing the stock a little early.
Yeah, like if your mash is optimal, you know, Banjo just optimally just wants to go for the follow-up after the mash. But yeah, like you said, as soon as Fair like smelled the blood in the water, was like, I can just let this rip. Like I think I'll still connected. So
yeah,
good opening, especially after Excelsior tied. Like this is the momentum that you need to shut down. And if you're Fair, but those Wonder Wings, aggressive Wonder Wings, even if they cross some shield, they're kind of costing them right now. These socks.
Yeah, I love the aggressive play of Fair's coming with the Wonder Wings, but at the same time, like, it's starting to get him punished a lot more. We lost the last game because it lost a stock here instead, and now we got Diamond Steve even percents. This is a scary situation for him.
Oh, again.
Ooh, that time, no.
Okay, so I'm not really sure. I mean, we saw Wonder Wing clank with it like 3 times, and that time just straight up, you know, not able to actually get anything off of that. Fair getting himself a second stock in this game number 3. This is a really important game in order to win. I mean, winning the 2-1 situation is whenever you get stage advantage for game 5, even if you lose game 4. But right now, Fair just trying to shut all of that down. Definitely just trying to clean up the stock and maybe take the next game too. So, I mean, those Wonder Wings though, a little too aggressive still.
There's a lot coming out from Fair, which I love to be aggressive with Banjo. Nobody expects that, but at some point, you have to hold on to it. Builds the L. Is that going to get the edge guard? Not quite, but love the idea.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, built the L for themselves, actually.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Insane. Yeah, Excelsior with the immediate run it back. Yeah, that was a frustrating game for them, I believe. But, man, we're just seeing some crazy stuff. I need somebody to explain the interactions of Minecart and Wonder Wing. I've seen it work like 5 ways. I have no idea how it's supposed to work now. Everything's misleading to me.
Yeah, analysts out there who can break this down for us, like, see me after the block, please. Yeah. Like, I was so sure. I was like, oh yeah, she's into the clank, and then I'm like, wait, hitbox? What?
So that one hit, and then the other one's trade, or like, I need an armchair quarterback.
So
somebody come explain.
Yes. So it's a coin flip. I'm kidding.
And a coin flip that just somebody wins sometimes. I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah, a coin flip where it's like half of the head side is secretly tails, you know?
If it lands on its side, it's still like technically heads. I don't even know anymore.
The last person who won wins? You know, I don't know.
I've got nothing here. Aggressive Wonder Wings still keep coming out. Not getting punished for it so far. Got a building master here from Excelsior. Off the wall, off the F smash. Let's see, so far has not put any damage onto Fair, so this game's definitely going south quickly. Excelsior's got to make some type of change to get it back into control.
Yeah, I feel like we are starting to see shades of game number 1 a little bit more, in which where Fair was pulling out Grenade and using it as the main approach tool. So even if they weren't getting a ton of follow-ups, they were just getting damaged slowly but surely. Finally finds that Wonder Wing to start off game number 4, though, with 0 to death.
Yeah, Fair's definitely walking in after having some closer games earlier in this set, but so far Excelsior's got to find something. Trying to get the banjo ladders too with the neutral B, finally converting all of that for 20%.
Yeah.
Great character, by the way.
All that for a drop of blood.
All of that for 2 Steve up tilts. And Steve gets like 5 more after it anyway.
2 Steve up tilts, 80% later, stock gone. I lost my wife and kids.
They
it's
left
awful.
me. I lost my job.
They left me for a blocked man. He won tournaments, I didn't.
They came home with the prize money. I came home with $20 less. I'm sorry.
But so far, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is Fair is having an exceptional game number 4. I mean, that's crazy to see. Just the fact, yeah, trying to let it rip right there with the up smash. No one home for it, though. Great defense right there from Excelsior. Maybe trying to find something here, though. Not able to get anything.
Finally getting some damage, but yeah, that forward air taking another stock. Fair only 48% on their first stock, kind of running through Excelsior in this last game, in this game 4.
Yeah, find some bread and butters right there. Excelsior not able to get a ton off of that. Does have Fair at 93. I mean, this is where the comeback starts. You have to take this first stock, but right now it looks to be winner's life on the line for Excelsior if they cannot get this fourth game on the board for them.
Yeah, another off the wall into a missed tech. Like, Fair's just sending Excelsior all around the stage, random spots, almost gets a conversion off the wall into another Regal Blaster. Like, there's just so many different angles that's coming in, and Fair's just dominating on all of them.
Yeah, and again, these grenade snipes, I mean, we talked about it earlier, like, Fair's just getting a ton of mileage off of just, like, scouting out these grenades. A little bit too antsy with that down smash. Tried to get the hardest read of the century. No one home. Loses the stock for their troubles, too. Excelsior, not looking too bad, but this is the combos, right? The ladder. I believe you can, like, up tilt after that, too, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a misinput on that up B. Definitely won the up tilt, but yeah, getting the berry into the Wonder Wing, that's going to take it. JV3 from Fair. Definitely locked in after losing that game, too. And, yeah, played great. Moving on in winner's bracket to a qualifying match for top 32 later this afternoon.
Yeah, nothing but smiles right